Good morning, happy Friday. Welcome. My name is Sue. I am going to share today with you a story, and I am going to sing you a song. And it has a little story in it that is quite funny, so you have to listen carefully. I want to begin by sharing a riddle. Do you remember I shared a riddle with you once before on a Friday? And a riddle is a little bit like the mystery bags that we do at school. And I will give you a few clues and you have to try to guess what you think it might be. So let me give you these clues. There are 4. So I have a handle and a spout. You fill me up with water and you heat me up and I whistle while I work. You want me to tell you again? All right, clue number 1 again. I have a handle and a spout. You fill me up with water. You heat me up and I whistle while I work. Got any ideas? It's a teapot. Some people say teapot, some people will say tea kettle. So I have a handle and a spout. You fill me up with water. You heat me up and I whistle while I work. Often you hear the steam coming out and it makes that whistling sound. I love riddles. The story I have today for you is a book called Olivia. And this is Olivia the pig. Olivia, written and illustrated by Ian Falconer. This is Olivia. She is good at lots of things. She is very good at wearing people out, and she even wears herself out. Olivia has a little brother named Ian. He is always copying. Sometimes Ian just won't leave her alone, so Olivia has to be firm. Olivia lives with her mother, her father, her brother, her dog Perry, and Edwin the cat. In the morning, after she gets up and moves the cat, and brushes her teeth, and combs her ears, and moves the cat, Olivia gets dressed. She has to try on everything. On sunny days, Olivia likes to go to the beach. She feels it's important to come prepared. Last summer, when Olivia was little, her mother showed her how to make sandcastles. And she got pretty good. Sometimes Olivia likes to bask in the sun. When her mother sees that she's had enough, they go home. Every day, Olivia is supposed to take a nap. It's time for your you-know-what, her mother says. Of course, Olivia is not at all sleepy. On rainy days, Olivia likes to go to the museum. She heads straight for her favourite picture. Olivia looks at it for a long time. What could she be thinking? But there is one painting Olivia just doesn't get. Oh, I could do that in about 5 minutes, she says to her mother. As soon as she gets home, she gives it a try. Time out. After a nice bath and a nice dinner, it's time for bed. But of course, Olivia's not at all sleepy. Only 5 books tonight, Mummy, she says. No, Olivia, just 1. How about 4? 2? 3? Oh, all right, 3. But that's it. When they finish reading, Olivia's mother gives her a kiss and says, "You know, you really wear me out. But I love you anyway." And Olivia gives her a kiss back and says, "I love you anyway, too." So I hope you enjoyed the story about Olivia the pig. I think that there are many other Olivia books, if you particularly like that one. I think that there are many more that you can find out all of the funny things that Olivia gets up to. Earlier I shared with you that I wanted to sing you a song. Now this song you have to listen because there's a little story. And I'm going to sing it to you 2 times. So I'll sing it for you first, and then if you can remember any of it, you can join in and sing again the next time. On top of spaghetti, all covered in cheese, I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. It rolled off the table and onto the floor, and then my poor meatball rolled right out the door. It rolled in a garden and under a bush, and now my poor meatball was nothing but mush. The mush was as tasty could be. By early next summer it grew into a tree. The tree was all covered with beautiful moss. It grew lovely meatballs in tomato sauce. So if you like spaghetti all covered with cheese, hold on to your meatballs and don't ever sneeze. I said it was a silly. Let's try again. On top of, join in if you can remember the words. Absolutely join in. On top of spaghetti, all covered in cheese, I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. It rolled off the table and onto the floor, and then my poor meatball rolled right out the door. It rolled in a garden and under a bush. My poor little meatball was nothing but mush. The mush was as tasty could be. By early next summer it grew into a tree. The tree was all covered in beautiful moss. It grew lovely meatballs in tomato sauce. So if you like spaghetti all covered in cheese, hold on to your meatballs and don't ever sneeze. I hope you enjoyed that very, very silly song and silly rhyme. Holly will be with you on Monday. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. Bye.